Welcome, students. In the previous part, we have discussed the outline of the chapter The Bond of Love by Anderson, Kenneth Anderson. And this story focuses on the emotional relationship between human beings and animals. This chapter describes that animals too have emotions. They also expressed their emotions by their gestures. In the story, we'll see Bruno, who is a bear. He has developed deep connection with narrator's wife, or we can say there is a deep relationship between narrator's wife and Bruno. Several incidents were discussed. Several incidents will be seen in the story that showed the deep relationship between Bruno and narrator's wife. In all, we can say this chapter highlights the emotional, deep relationship between Bruno and narrator's wife. After that, we have seen the beginning of this story. We discussed how the narrator met Bruno. In which condition he met, we have discussed. After that, we'll see. Now, I will not shoot a sloth bear. Sloth here means lazy. Bear. Vently here means for no good reason, but unfortunately for the poor beast, one of my companions didn't feel that way about it and promptly shot the bear on the spot. So here you see the condition of narrator after seeing a sloth bear, a lazy bear. He did not want to shoot lazy bear. But unfortunately, what happened? One of his companions didn't feel that. Means, what was the feeling of narrator regarding sloth bear that was not possessed by one of his companion? He shot the bear on the spot. So here we see the perspective of narrator regarding a sloth bear. Due to that perspective, he didn't wish to shoot a sloth bear. But his companion didn't have such sort of feeling which narrator had. So his companion shot the bear on the spot. As we watched the fallen animal, we were surprised to see that the black fur on its back moved and left the prostrate here means lying on the ground facing downwards body. That was the condition of the bear after uh, shooting. His friend shot the bear on the spot, and after that, what was the condition of sloth bear that was described by the narrator here? As we watched the fallen animal, we were surprised to see that the black fur on its back moved and left the prostrate body. So he was lying on the ground. Then we saw it was a baby bear. Then we saw it was a baby bear that had been riding on its mother's back when the sudden shot had killed her. So, narrator's companion had shot the bear. The mother of bear died, or we can say the companion had killed baby bear's mother. The little creature ran around its prostrate parent, making a pitiful noise. So here we see that the shot was done, the act of shooting was done by narrator's companion. After that, they observed the bear. They were surprised to see that there was a baby bear that had been riding on its mother's back. Mother died, but a baby bear was alive, and it was moving around its mother, and it was crying. Baby bear was crying, weeping. Pitiful noise was there. So that was the condition of बेबी बियर. तो इस सेक्शन हम देखते हैं कि जो नरेटर है वो स्लॉथ लेजी बियर को मारना नहीं चाहता है, लेकिन उसका जो कंपेनियन है उसके पास ऐसी फीलिंग नहीं है जैसे नरेटर के पास थी. तो उसने गोली चला दी और गोली जो है एनिमल को लगती है. एनिमल तुरंत ही जो है ज़मीन पर मुंह के बल जो है गिर जाता है. जब वो पास जाके देखते हैं तो उन्हें एक छोटा बेबी बियर दिखता है जो अपनी मदर के बैक पर राइड कर रहा था. गोली की वजह से बेबी बियर की मदर क्या है, मर जाती है. और बेबी बियर जो है अपनी मदर के चारों ओर घूमता है, पिटीफुल नॉइस करता है, रोता है. इट हैपेंड इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द स्टोरी. नाउ सी, आई रैन अप टू इट. I ran up to it to attempt a capture. It scotted. Scotted here means ran away into the sugar cane field. Following it, it here refers to baby bear. Following baby bear with my companions, I was at last able to grab it by the scruff of the neck, take hold of the back of the neck, while it snapped and tried to scratch me with its long and hooked claws. So here you see the narrator was trying to capture baby bear and baby bear attacked on narrator, and narrator was able to grab baby bear by the scruff of its neck. Okay, and what baby bear was doing, baby bear was trying to scratch narrator with its long hooked claws. So that was the next movement which we have seen here. जैसे ही बेबी बियर की ओर नरेटर बढ़ता है उसको पकड़ने के लिए, तो वो भाग जाता है शुगर केन की फील्ड में, और नरेटर उनको पीछा करता है उसका, बेबी बियर का, और अंततः उसको उसके गर्दन के पकड़ लेता है। और जैसे ही पकड़ता है, बेबी बियर जो है कोशिश करता है उसको स्क्रैच करने के अपने लंबे और मुड़े हुए क्लॉस से। So in this way we have seen the narrator captured baby bear. We put it one of the gunny bags we had brought when I got back to Bangalore. I duly presented it to my wife. So in this way, the narrator was able to grab or catch baby bear, and it was put into one of the gunny bags, and the same was presented to narrator's wife. She was delighted, she was happy after getting it. She at once put a colored ribbon around its neck. Its neck, you understand, baby bear's neck. And after discovering the cub was a boy, she christened, named it Bruno. So here you see how Bruno met narrator's wife. Second, we see how narrator captured home baby bear, we have seen. Okay, finally he got it, he grabbed it, and that baby bear was presented before his wife. His wife was delighted, his wife was happy. She at once put a colored ribbon around its neck and named it Bruno. She became more happy when she came to know that this is a boy bear. Then she gave one name to it, that is baby bear. And the name of the baby bear was Bruno. And that name was given by whom? By narrator's wife. So यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं कि जो नरेटर है अपने पकड़े हुए बेबी बियर को बेंगलोर लेके आता है और अपनी वाइफ को देता है उस बियर को। उसकी वाइफ बहुत खुश होती है उसे देख करके। उसकी वाइफ खुशी के मारे जो है उसके चारों नेक के चारों जो है कलर्ड रिबन लगाती है। जब उसको पता चलता है कि ये बॉय है तो उसका एक नाम कर देती है। उसका नाम क्या होता है? ब्रूनो। It happened here, you have seen. Next we see, Bruno soon took to drinking milk from a bottle. It was but a step further, and within a very few days he started eating and drinking everything else. And everything is the right word, for he ate porridge made from any ingredients, vegetables, fruit, nuts, meat, especially pork, curry, and rice regardless of condiments, spices, and chilies, bread, eggs, chocolates, sweets, pudding, ice cream, etc. etc. As for drink, milk, tea, coffee, lime juice, arrowroot water, buttermilk, beer, alcoholic liquor, in fact, anything liquid, it all went down with relish enjoyment. So, here we see what was the activity of Bruno. In the beginning, Bruno started drinking milk from a bottle. After a few days, what happened? After a very few days, what happened? He started eating, drinking, everything else. Especially, he ate porridge made from any ingredients, vegetable, fruit, nuts, meat, okay, curry, rice, everything he ate. And he drank milk, tea, coffee, lime juice, aerated water, buttermilk, beer, alcoholic liquor, all these things. So these are the things which were eaten by whom? Bruno. And liquor, there is liquor also which was drunk by Bruno. तो यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं ब्रूनो जो है शुरुआत में वो बॉटल से दूध पीता है और बहुत ही जल्दी क्या होता है वो खाने लगता है, ड्रिंक करने लगता है। खाने में वो क्या खाता है? पॉरिज खाता है, किसी भी चीज़ की बनी हुई हो, चाहे वेजिटेबल की हो, फ्रूट खाता है, नट खाता है, मीट खाता है, करी है, आइस है, सारी चीज़ें वो खाता है। और पीता क्या है? चॉकलेट, एग्स, स्वीट्स, पुडिंग, ये सारी चीज़ें खाता है वो। और ड्रिंक क्या है? इस ड्रिंक में क्या क्या वो लेता है? मिल्क है, टी, कॉफ़ी, लाइम जूस, एरेटेड वाटर, बटर मिल्क, बियर, अल्कोहलिक, सब कुछ वो खाता है। So here you see that the author has, narrator has mentioned the activities of Bruno. What does Bruno like? We have seen. So in this section, we have seen that how the narrator gave baby beer to his wife. We have seen what was the reaction of his wife. His wife became happy. She gave name to baby bear, that is Bruno. After that, Bruno was given milk. In the beginning, he used to drink milk with the help of bottle. After a very few days, what happened? He started eating, drinking. He ate porridge, vegetables, fruit, nuts, meat, curry, rice, eggs, chocolate, sweets, pudding, everything. He drank milk, tea, coffee, lime juice, aerated water, buttermilk, everything. So these are the incidents, these are the things which Bruno used to take. So this part we have discussed. Okay, thank you.